You know, when you're working on getting a suntan, which, good Lord, I haven't done that in a good 30 years, you take the time to do it, right? You don't really have to know exactly what's going on. Certainly, you don't have to be able to describe the chemistry and biology that's involved in just getting your tan. It's something by exposing yourself to the sun and just waiting, letting things follow their course, that you get a suntan. And I was wondering if spiritual life isn't a little bit like that in some ways, that we don't have to understand philosophically all about the process of enlightenment, of knowing the beloved, of seeing the divine, or understanding the nature of things in whatever way you want to couch this little adventure that we're on. But a piece of the puzzle to me was uncovered this morning, not uncovered, but exposed to me this morning by reading through the Dhammapada, which I've been doing one verse at a time every day. And this morning's verse, it says, whether in a village or in a forest, whether in a vale or on a hill, wherever the enlightened dwell, delightful indeed is that spot. And I got to thinking about that, because how many times in a day do you sit and wonder, oh, what do I want to do? Or you get a restless feeling, where should I go? You start thinking about a vacation time. You're like, oh, what should we do this year? How long should we stay? What should we do while we're there? You know, or you get done with a task and you're sitting in your room and you're just like, oh, what should I do? I'm bored. And a verse like this tells you that for an enlightened soul, wherever he is delightful indeed. Wherever she may be sitting or laying or standing or walking or just being is perfect. And not just for her, but everyone around her as well, that enlightened soul. Now, what does this have to do with getting a suntan? Let's say that that verse is your sunscreen, your suntan oil. Apply it to your mind the next time you feel any discontentment, the next time you feel any need to change the circumstances or conditions around you in order to be happy, or in order to find contentment. Stop and apply this verse and ruminate on what it means, on what it's saying, because it is a fact, it is a statement of truth, that were you enlightened in this moment, it would be perfect, and that would be the only difference, is your enlightenment. So strive to understand what could possibly make this moment perfect, not just this moment, but any moment and any place that I happen to be in. What kind of understanding, what kind of perspective, what kind of being, however you want to couch it, and we'll never know until we arrive exactly how to say it or whether it can be said at all. But spend the time ruminating and catch your mind being restless and return it to your center and sit there and know in this moment everything necessary for my contentment, for my bliss, for my fulfillment is available and present somehow.